Hey everybody, welcome to week 4, Human Resources. And like I said, I skipped a video last week because I had a speaking issue with the cold. Um, this week I have a seeing issue, but that don't affect me doing the video. Um, some of you may already know if you've been watching videos through other classes. I have a grandkid, so I sometimes use his pictures and stuff. But anyway, he caught me in the eye the other day or last week. So, and same eye had a cataract removed a few years ago. So he actually dislodged the lens in there. So I got a little lens floating around, but doc says it's safe, not an emergency. So that's why I got to wait till next week to get it replaced. So in the meanwhile, I'm kind of operating at half speed visually. So, but I know what this is. This is a summer beach scene, so that part's good. Okay, so let's get in here real quick. We'll keep this short. It won't be too long. Week 3 discussions. Those of you are in there, good. Those of you that are not in there, you need to get in there and participate. Because part of the points in the grading has to do with participating. Making it up after the discussion is over, or you get some points, but you don't get all your points because you're not active in the discussion. So that's why it's important to get in there during the week of the discussion. The homework, the few I've seen, real good. I mean, so no issues there. And those of you that haven't done it, you need to get them in. Okay. Jumping ahead up to week 4 here. Okay, so week 4, you got 2 chapters. Chapter 13 and 14, and they both kind of interact, training and development, and then the other chapter is on career planning. So these are 2 things that there's a lot of information in here, and this is a new textbook we're using too, and this is a great book. It covers pretty much everything there is to know in human resource. Those of you that are not sure what you're going to do for careers, but you might want to focus in the business area. HR is a great field. There's a lot to do. It's always changing. There's lots of training and development and career planning that goes into it. Let me see, what is there anything? Yeah, there's a lot in there. And I'll do, some of you may have some background in the military like me. I was a retired military guy. So I kind of do comparisons. Like in the military, um, career progression, training and development. There's training. You go to learn a job. So in the military, you go to basic training for 8 weeks, then you go to a specialty for another 8 weeks or even longer. So you're actually being trained in a job to get promoted later on, like to move up to, they have schools you go through. Some of them are 2 weeks, some are 4 weeks, some of them are 2 months, 6 months. There's even some that are close to a year. And this is, training you actually go to. So I do that comparison with what I call the civilian or the private sector, depending on what levels we are at. There's bad training and there's even badder training, I would say, depending on what it is. I saw it when I was in Domino's, like there's a thing called the warm body concept, is people don't care about the quality of the person they're hiring. They just want that warm body there. And so when you as a customer go into places, be it McDonald's or wherever, and you're standing in front of that warm body who does not want to be there, is not motivated or enthusiastic or knows how to do the job in the first place. And that's got to do with training and development. So there's all these things. A lot of companies, because of the way they're structured, they can't, they don't have a long-term training program where people can actually be plucked out of a business environment, out of a store or something, and go somewhere for 4 weeks or 2 months for a training program for career development. Some do, but there's others that don't. And so that's one of the shortcomings with businesses in the HR field is, they have to come up with other ways to train people, keep people happy. Your work environment, scheduling, hey, do you have the schedule you like? Do you have the benefits? There's lots of things that go into it. So that's part of what these chapters cover here. So anyway, all right. So we got the presentations, the discussion, week 4 discussion here. Okay, so you got a little, do a little research here on this one. So this one's pretty interesting, and we'll see what everybody comes up with here. So that's another one of those research types. The homework, and I think it's pretty much the same each week. You go and you do the questions for review. Make sure you scroll down there. Yeah, questions for review at the end of the chapter. So you got the 2 chapters this week. And then you also have the, I believe, the research project. Yep, so the research project's due this week too. So you also got that. That's got to do with OSHA. Make sure you scroll all the way down so you get all the, the requirements there. All right. This one's not too difficult. I mean, in the previous courses, it's not too difficult. You got the website right there, so all the information's available. So you shouldn't have any issues with that. And what else? And that's pretty much, you got the quiz. And then, so like I said, we're in week 4, so halfway done. We got a week, 2 weeks to go. So with that, we'll cut it short. The only other thing is I'll do my test question like I do. I mix it up sometimes. So this test question, I'll tell you where it's at. It's in the Philippines. And you can say, well, and that's me, and you can let me know what I'm doing. And that way I know you watched the video. Alright, so that'll be it. Everybody have a great week. If you need anything, get in touch with me. Use the camera system here, or you can text me, email, whatever the case is, and let me know. And that's it. So take care. Have a great week.